Greetings, humans. Oh, it's so great to be with you. I am, right now, we are going to work together and we are going to do a collective healing and clearing. And this also impacts us hugely individually on the very particular energies of, drumroll please, the Ace of Cups. No, just kidding. What would we clear with the Ace of Cups? It's such an abounding energy, but we can bring that in as we move forward. Drum roll, please. All right, I won't get with you this time. We are working with the Ten of Wands energy, the Ten of Wands energy, the Ten of Wands energy, the Ten of Wands energy. I pulled it out from all of my decks because it literally comes out every time I do a reading for myself lately, and it's been coming out in some collective readings as well. And personally, I'm ready to end this cycle. I'm ready to be done with this burden, with this overwhelm, with carrying other people's loads. I say as I do a collective healing. And sure, some of that is a part of the assignment. But first, I just wanted to talk about the different energies within these cards. So we'll start with the traditional tarot. This is a smaller version of it because I like learning. This is a nice way to learn about more of the fundamentals, getting these cards. They're like flashcards. I read cards by stories more so than traditional meanings, so this is helpful for me to know a little bit of everything. So it says upright, burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion. Reverse, doing it all. Carrying the burden, delegation, release, overstressed, burned out. So literally, whether you're looking up or down, it's a card of emotional overwhelm. The wands, of course, are a fiery energy, but the message of the card is ultimate completion, final manifestation, the result of true will, recognition, continuation, realizations, endings. All right, so this is the traditional tarot. I feel like this guy reminds me of the little pig who built his house of sticks. It was never going to work out for him. And we don't need to try to make it work out. We don't need to save that little pig. He can save himself at this point. We've got to build our houses from different things. Now, in the Forest of Enchantment, the card looks like this. It's a bunch of women who have just attended a ball. They're like bewildered, enchanted, distressed, embezzled. I don't know. They're not bedazzled. That's what I was going to say originally. But like the sense of enchantment has drizzled out of them. And, some of them are probably looking to where they lost their shoes and not in a Cinderella magical way. Yeah, so there's still a sense of defeat in this card. Now, in the Seers of Light, this is the Ten of Wands. And it's never really clear if she's, if she's packed up and come down from that way or if she's going that way. It can kind of allude to either here. Are we going up the hill or are we coming down the hill? The hill is paths with light. The thing is she's packed up all of her stuff and she is on the journey going somewhere. She's not doing it anymore. And she's equipped for the journey. So I'm just sharing these as evolutions of the cards. Now here we have in the Inner Child cards, the Ten of Wands, where she's just enjoying being relaxed in a nice garden. Okay, so I want to think about this kind of as the trajectory that we're working with through these, because this is the trajectory of healing through my different Ten of Wands cards, right? Like, we want to get to this place of self-empowerment from this place of overwhelm and burden. We want to get to this, like, we want to live in not necessarily enchantment, but we want to live in the joy and the truth of existence. And we want to have a realistic version and vision of where it is that we're going. Now, I did go ahead and I pulled some medicine cards that I might just evoke throughout. We have hibiscus, joy, angel's trumpet, death. So that's signifying exactly what we're talking about. We're bringing some endings to this pattern. We have got to close out this Ten of Wands pattern in our lives. Personally, I don't want to do it with men anymore. I don't want to do it in relationships at all. I don't want to do it with family members when they're cycling and spiraling and I'm trying to compassionately help them. No, we are going to all have problems in our life, and we're going to have times where we're spiraling and we're feeling overwhelmed. I don't want to do it with karmic cycles that I thought that I ended a long time ago. I don't need that to come back up. I'm ready to completely cleanse and clear and close out all of this nonsense. It is time to end this 10 of Wands energy into the empowered 10 of Wands of self-discovery, self-empowerment, and strong, just spit. That's how passionate I'm feeling about it. And strong movement, extending outward. All right. So here we go. What else are we going to invoke? We're going to invoke the lilac. I'll hold up these other cards real fast. Did you get some? We're just bringing these into our healing. We've got some dragon's blood clearing so that we can remove all these attachments. All right, we've got the lilac fire dragon who transmutes through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of heart brings peace, hope, love, and joy. All right. We've got shamanic oracle, new day. All right. This is what we are moving towards. Okay. So the cards themselves, the oracle cards coming forward, are also bringing forth this same story. Right. We're moving through these different things. And then lastly, we got these Lumerian oracle cards, which are crystal keys, which is pretty powerful in relation to this. So we're bringing in some clear quartz crystal energy, some quartz crystal energy to bring in higher wisdom codes as we do this clearing healing today. And this is stepping through. So we're stepping through to this new beginning. All right. So here we go. Bringing forth these energies. I'd like everyone to call in their individual guide teams, the guides, gods, goddesses, light beings that we're connected to, and their masters, teachers, and loved ones, all of our wise ancestors. We do this healing not only for ourselves, but for our bloodlines, our soul lineage, our and the collective, as it relates to the greater good at all, for the greater good of all. We ask that anybody who needs to receive this healing at this time, whether they listen to this recording or not, that they receive it. Especially if you listen to this recording, we ask that you receive it in full capacity, again, as is in the greater good of all. All right, so we've called in our teams, we've set our intention, we're clearing out this 10 of Wands energy from the overwhelm, the stress, the burden, the taking on too much, the trying to decipher and sort where it just doesn't make sense or it's not ours to decipher and sort. And we're stepping forward into the reality where we are clear about our own vision, our own place in the greater scheme of things, and enjoying our own self-love and self-healing so that we are empowered, we are open, we are receptive, we are available to heal. All right, so let's bring in this lilac fire dragon to surround us with the beautiful colors of lilac fire. So I'm seeing purples, magentas, reds, deep pinks, similar to what's in this card. So we're going to surround ourselves with that. We also have this dragon's blood incense that is helping clear today. Feeling called to do a little drumming. I don't know if this will be allowed or not, but drumming and chanting. So this is how we're going to clear out this energy and welcome in the new simultaneously.
Hey
Escoromomo karena sakaye sokoro. Eskomoro aninantakana hi sona. Erana heha. Erana hahi. Horuskama haina asoromo koromo pera. Esomopo. Esoromopono. Erana kana hi soro. Koporo kokono koreza. Erananaya. Nerananaye. Ho 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 ho. Sha. 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 All right, so if you're feeling any energy in your body move, maybe you're feeling some movement in your spine, I encourage you to spiral your hips, to wiggle that lower torso, to maybe do some chest undulations or spirals, roll your shoulders. So releasing anything of this Ten of Wands energy that's been trapped in the body, that's been trapped in the cellular memory. It doesn't need to be in there. It doesn't need to be in our DNA anymore. We're gridding in this new earth. We're gridding in new templates. We're expanding into a greater legacy of light. Fully expansive, fully whole, seen, embodied, loved, celebrated, where we hold ourselves. And feel free to take a moment just to hold yourselves. And feel that energy that you just moved by doing some wiggles. Feel it exiting your body. Feel it exiting your energy field. Let's bring in this clear quartz crystal energy, or any quartz that you feel called to work with. Let's bring this energy into our field, into our feet. So we're being grounded with this crystal quartz energy, allowing it to move through us, to expand, to help heal, to motivate. All right. Let's bring your hands onto your heart. Take a minute to bring in some of that heartbeat, to feel that heartbeat. My heart's beating a little faster, so we're doing some movement. And I'm reminded of the hibiscus, of joy, of hummingbird. And we'll use the medicine of hummingbird right now to literally take us from an old timeline where maybe we had stopped, where we have rested, to go vibrate into a new one and start to embody this frequency of hummingbird in the concept, in this timeline, in a higher timeline, where we're no longer perpetually engaging with this Ten of Wands energy in a self-destructive way, in an enabling way. If we want to help people, we've got to step back and hold the vibration of the thing, of the potential, of the vision that we're holding forth for the greater good. Whether that's the greater good of just for them, or the greater good of the collective, or all parties involved. And these energies are going to be exiting for a while. And we ask that they exit with haste and grace. I also ask for continued support as these energies exit, all who are receiving this. And this might not be the next step at this very moment in time. So please use caution in it. I know for myself I'm going to take a pause before doing it, but I want to send you off with the homework of doing some visualization of the visions that you're bringing forward. So in these Tens of Wands scenarios that come up, or have been coming up repeatedly, or maybe it's a perpetual energy that we're instigating, really stepping in and realign to the new visions moving forward in all aspects of your life. Okay, so think about this in your home, at your work, with your financial situation, in your relationship with yourself, in your relationship with your beloved, in your relationship with your family, with your kids, with your aunts, your uncles, your grandmothers, your parents, in your relationship with the land, in your relationship with the collective consciousness and the things going on perhaps with the government, things going on in the bureaucratic structures, in the systems. And just take some time with all of these things and whatever else comes up for you, and really just, even if it's just for a minute on each topic or less, to grid in just a little bit of this new energy that's free from the Ten of Wands energy. It's free from all of that other stuff. It's free from the sticky bits. And it's really in this joyous light that's of love and empowerment, self-discovery, of truth, of connection, of community, of mutual awareness. And hold that vibration, fully knowing that the Ten of Wands energy is still likely to show up in components of your life. We can't take it out of the deck. It's still an energy. What we're asking is to be better equipped for this energy when it shows up for us individually, and when we see it showing up for others, so that we can show up and not partner it, that we can show up in this new day energy. Or in even show up more in this resonance versus this resonance. All right. Well, we ask that this clearing continue on as is in the highest good of all. And we ask that all of our energies are disconnected, and that we come back into our own stream of light, so that we may move forth in this world as more empowered, stronger versions of ourselves, more radiant in our love and light. Thank you all for tuning into this today. I look forward to hopefully working with you again. And I hope this clearing was beneficial. I think it was for me. Have a good one. Aho.